Okay, that's going. Do we have noise? Do we have noise? We indeed have noise. Noise is a thing we have. Noise is a thing we have. Yes, I do have save game for episode in progress. Please resume. I don't want to redo that half an hour. Right, so we left off having 3 photos that we needed to take to unlock that box. So we know there's one downstairs. There's one in a boat. Not somewhere within the shrine. These are all in the shrine of the ephemeral. So hopefully that means that they should be easy enough to actually find. Go downstairs here. Should get us the first one, I think. Because the caskets were downstairs in the flooded basement. All of caskets. Yeah, this bit here. So forward. The side. And the first photo. Was not expecting that to happen. So, first photo. Oh, there's 2 of them. That's not good. Not in such a confined area. By confined area, I mean literally I can't go anywhere else. Spooky time. Hey Jasmine, welcome in. Let me know if the game's too loud or I'm not loud enough or anything. Touch. Put hand through wall, touch ghost. How about that? Is that better? I'm trying to make it so it's not too loud. I don't want to destroy people's ears with my voice. Right, so we've got one of our photos that we need. Now we need to work out where the other one was. Or the other two, even. And I say you're mad. Have I been in here yet? I haven't. Well, this looks like a perfect place for a boat picture, considering there's a boat. Is it really just going to spam these things at me now? Oh, cutscene. Oh, or not. Yeah, we need that. All ghosts do it, apparently. I think it's in the ghost handbook. Right, so this is great. I know it's the right area, it's just the wrong way to get into this area, so... I suppose that means I can get through there. I mean, definitely trust you to think of the ghost sounding a little bit lewd. So, this door? Oh, come on. It's not even like they're generic ghosts. It's all the maidens that are being thrown at me. I wonder if the game will chill out for a bit now that it's thrown 4 maidens at us within the last 10 minutes. The Shadow Spring, source of the black water. To contain the Shadow Spring, to prevent that black water from bursting forth, Mount Akami must be bolstered with the reliquaries. Ghost Booba. Maidens cross from the Shrine of the Ephemeral to the Shrine of the Water on the Boat of Passage to become the Great Pillars. Caskets are used so as not to taint the mountain soil. Reliquaries are used to protect the purity of the water. The waters of Mount Akami are the source of the soul. The pure water must be protected. The black water must not be allowed to overflow. There's our second photo that we needed. Can I? No, I can't walk around in that water. Oh, come on! Again? Game just has no chill today. Okay, at least that one was a regular ghost. I mean, damn. Like an average a ghost per 2 minutes. Let me build up some tension, game. Yeah, the past couple of days that I've played it, it's like maybe you'll get 1 or 2 every maybe 10 minutes, maybe every 20. And yesterday I had like 1 of those arms and I just had 2 in a row. Make out the word shadow touched. Touch not the black water. To immerse in such darkness is to melt and rot away. Only those who wish for death can endure such agony. We shadow touched are all bound for death. We shall carry the reliquaries and submerge them in the black water until we too have rotted away. The black water must not be allowed to overflow. Like, honestly, in the past game that I played, Crimson Butterfly, in that one, it did ramp up towards the end, but as far as I know, I'm only about 7 hours in, and that seems a little bit short for a game like this. And I'm also thinking this is on normal, so imagine what it's like on hard mode, throwing that many ghosts at you in confined spaces. That looks important over there. Yeah, it's the one with the 2 sisters in the Lost Village. Mia and Miyu, I think it was. But it's been a long time, so I'm not actually sure if those were their names. I'm sure it both began with M. Ah. Please tell me that if I take a photo of this person... Where was it? Or was that actually not a spook? Was that just a regular photo opportunity that I just missed? A shrine maiden's glance allows her to see the hearts of those returning to the water. The maidens take their pain, their sins, and all their secrets to ease their passing. Maidens whose hearts are full are made into pillars. Those secrets taken on by the shrine maidens are sealed in the reliquaries with them, that they might never find their way back outside. Really? Okay, that was an easy one. That's fine. The door is now unlocked. Okay. Didn't notice it was locked in the first place, unless it's just because... Yeah, it's just because I took an entire circuit around. Okie dokie. Right, so that's where the altar is that we need to go back to at some point. Let's have a look at... So we've got that one. That was the one with the caskets downstairs. We've got the lady in the boat. So we need this shadow behind the lattice, which looks like it's a window aiming into that central courtyard. Maybe? It wouldn't be downstairs. It looks like it's an upstairs window. Honestly, it looks like it should come through there, but it's not. Have I missed any blue doors? And to be fair, it could well be that room that we just walked through and then... and then just left. Because it did give us a ghost here. But there's no opening in that window. Behind lattice. Maybe it is downstairs. Maybe those are ghost feet hanging from the upper level. Oh, hang on. There's a place there that I don't think we've been to yet. Is that because it's locked? Or is that just because we haven't gone down here yet? Oh, she's sounding a little bit squishy, so maybe we should dry off. Yeah, there's a couple of doors down here that we didn't go through. That looks like it could well be lattice. Are you an open? Yes, you can open as well. It's not even that the ghosts are too shy, it's just the fact that whilst I like the mechanic of you having to use the fancy ghost camera to unlock things because the ghosts have, you know, locked certain things up. But this definitely looks like lattice now. So I think we're in the right area. It's just sometimes the clues are a little bit too ambiguous. It's like, I don't know where you're expecting me to go. Oh no, out of camera, out of that film. And just think, the first game I went through basically not using any of the fancy camera ammo because I didn't realise it was better. Granted, I was not the gamer that I am today back then, but still. Right, so we can't go that way. It's making me think that maybe... No, this lattice isn't doing anything, so... Oh, oh. Oh, you... Come on. Game, you're starting to make me think that you don't want me to actually play and find out the story. No other level has been like this. Oh no, again. You see, I don't mind a decent amount of ghosts, as long as they're not the really tough ones like these. Oh, and I just got an achievement called Fatal Frame Fiend. Because I've taken a large number of fatal frames. Which are just photos that happen when the red flickery light's going. Which is that you're about to be attacked. You should probably run. But if you take a photo at that point, it does more damage. Right, so that one's locked. So the only way... You just want me to take photos of your butt either way. Okay, and that one's being held shut as well. So, where the hell is this last photo meant to be? Nothing but mist beyond the gate. Yep, I can guess that in spooky location. This is the reason why I kind of cut the stream short yesterday, was because of this puzzle of having to do 3. I knew it was going to be a pain. I just didn't realise how much of a pain. Okay, so we can go. That's the way that we need to do later. So that's where the thing we're unlocking unlocks. So it shouldn't be in there. These don't look like the same frames, because these are round bamboo and the other ones were sort of like wooden planks closer to. Not been through here since the... Can you say Ghost Arena? Because that's what this feels like to me. Oh look, 2 maidens. Or at least 2 ghosts. We can't even run to reposition ourselves. Because of all the water. Well, I think one of them is gone, judging by the moans. And there goes the other. Right, now which way was I actually going? Yeah, get this. For some reason, this episode is just throwing them at us. That's what we're up to, like 10, 11 of them now in 30 minutes. There's a part of me that, considering, yeah, it's there's too many of them now. I mean, considering it's already at a point in the game when there's a really awkward, you have to take 3 photos to unlock a thing, which you can use to then unlock another thing. That already seemed a little bit fillery. Whereas adding all of these ghosts as well. Well, so now we've got another thing we need to find a key for. Yeah, there's only so many other ghosts you can throw before it starts being more annoying than spooky. Especially when it's either in close quarters or in a place where you can't actually move properly. At that point, it starts getting a little bit tedious more than suspenseful. I mean, the first couple of maps, first couple of episodes, there was maybe 2 or 3 in the entire episode for an hour. And when they did turn up, it was at a place you weren't quite sure. It was maybe 50-50 chance that they would turn up where you expected them to. Right, so now we've just ended up right back where we were. That big door's locked, so we can't go out. So you would somehow have to still find that last photo. Honestly, at this point, I'm tempted to look for a guide, just because it's starting to get a bit much. And I'd rather not spend another half an hour looking around for a single photo. Is there a Steam guide for it? I just want to know this one thing. Right, so there is no walkthrough there. So, to the Google machine. The Fatal Frame. Maidens of Blackwater. Actually, let's just see, is there a wiki for it? Because wikis usually have these set up into episodes. So I hopefully will just be able to look at the episode. One would hope. Main series. Where is this one then? It's not showing up in any of the game bits there. Oh, it's the 5th one. Okay. It's just got a different original name of like Maidens of the. Was it? How was it? Oracle of the Sodden Water. For some reason, it's listed as in the thingy. Please tell me you actually have some kind of info. No, you're just a wiki page saying here's a game. After all of that as well. Let's try that one. Ghosts. Right, I've made Fatal Frame 5 locations. Okay. That. And Shrine of the Ephemeral. Okay, that's where we are. And it's practically an empty page. This is ridiculous. I just want a single photo. Made in the Blackwater. Oh, 6-drop Immortal Flower. Okay, it's a Steam content thing. And it's not there. Hey, Tobe. You finally made it in. Just trying to find where in the hell I meant to go for this one photo, and the internet is just basically completely blank of all of these, of all references to it. There's no walkthrough that I can find that's easier to locate. I might have to go. Okay, is this completely random website that looks. It at least shows photographs. It's also blindingly white background. Let's get to 6th drop Immortal Flower and see. Please let that. It looks like this person's actually puts a little bit of effort into like taking photos to put on this guide. So hopefully, touch wood, it will just give us a map location of you need to go here, because we've gone through every single door we possibly could and it's not letting us see anything. Right, look for a way to open the canopy. That's what we're on. Trigger the mechanism, match the photos. Okay. Whoever made this guide, thank you so much. Right, so we need to go downstairs. Which stairs are here? Because what they've done is they've not only shown the photo that you need to take, but they've also given you an image of the map. So we need to be over here. Which means we need to run all the way back around. But at least now we can move on to the next bit. Also, just so you know, I've got the Gothic Lolita costume on because, you know, if you've got the option, you got to, haven't you? Actually, it would be interesting to find out how many episodes there are of it. Because we've had one interlude already. I think it's between 3 and 4. So let's see, we need to go up and around and then through. On the bright side, at least it hasn't thrown anything else ghost-wise at me whilst I've been hunting around. If it kept spawning them, I would have started having a few choice words to say about that design. Right, okay, so we're in here now. We go forward and then take the left. And then it looked like it was, we go in here. There we, something dropped. Darkson mirror. Okay. And we also got the slow lens, which we will never use. Probably put the mirror on the altar. But of course, now we've triggered a new thing. why do I foresee that being a spawn more ghost button? Right, so we're upstairs. We need to go... No, it's... You needed it. That was a thing to progress the game. That's why it was annoying. If it was a collectible that you could miss, I'm like, okay, fair enough, I don't care. You know, I'm not trying for 100% completion on this, because 100% completion on this game is a chore. At least it was on Crimson Butterfly, so I'm assuming it is on this one too. I just want the story. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't mind the fact you have to, because it happened before, but normally it's you take a photo of one thing and it will unlock the next area. Because it'll be like you have to take a photo of the doorknob and it will show you where the key for the door is. And you have to go find the key, come back, the door is now open. That's fine. You know, it makes as much sense as going and just going, trying to open the door, it doesn't open, and then just miraculously finding the right key. Right, we've placed the Darkson mirror on the altar. The hatch is now opened, which should be letting in the sun, which I don't see, but technically that's what it should be. So all of that was to open that, so that we can now go back downstairs and backtrack to this room here, the Hall of Caskets, because we needed to have that light. This is what I'm saying. This episode, so far, all the episodes have been really decent. You know, there's not been anything tedious in there, but for some reason, this one, it's added the. Well, this isn't even that old. It's maybe 10 years old or so. Maybe a little bit more. I think it's like 2010, 2009. So we are here. We want to go this way. No. This way. And then, because originally the way this had started, we'd done a few things. It took about 20 minutes to get to this point. You open the door, you see this, and there's no light, because obviously ignore that because we've just done that. You walk up to it and it says it can't open. You need to open the skylight for some reason. No, I didn't. Can't prove anything. Stop moving. Come on, be dead. Oh, okay. So what I was saying was originally you come in here, this box is closed, it's all dark, you try and open it, it says you need to open the skylight for some reason. So we go out, we find the place that was above us, and that place says you need to find 3 photos. So essentially, they could have said that you needed to find the 3 photos when you first got here, and skipped the whole thing about finding the skylight. So it doesn't seem like it made much of a difference gameplay-wise, apart from adding extra backtracking. Hello, person who's not dead. Because that's kind of the point of the black water. This is who we played at the start of the game. For 5 minutes before we got attacked by ghosts and put in a box. Don't be getting any ideas about what to do with those hands, Jasmine. I know what your mind's like. I know disembodied hands is a tag that isn't entertaining for many.
Mother?
What's interesting to know, I think we've been so far...
Mew, let's get out
It's
of
been
here.
about 4, maybe 5 days of time has gone by since we started this game. And this girl has been in that box of water for all of that time.
Who are you? Come on, we need to go. I came here to save my mother. But I failed. I couldn't do anything. I have to find her soon.
Right, so there wasn't a back door there. Now we need to remember how to get out, so...
Before she disappears.
Okay. This is the same thing that happened at the start of the game. The dark water comes around the corner. Only this time we've got a camera that's all spooky. Yuri, lift the camera up, take a photo of her. Oh, geez, that was a weird effect. Is this... Okay, I've got a feeling we might just have to run. Because those photos did not make her take any damage. So we want to go here. can't. If we can't get through the door at the end of here, we know we actually have to fight. Okay, we actually have to fight her. I did not know that. And I still think it's a lie. How goes making the desk? Right, so purification shrine. Okay, so we need to go down the other doorway. Okay. Didn't even realise she'd hit us that much. Luckily, we haven't exactly gone far. And that was the first death so far. Yay! And I entirely blame a certain sheepy boy. No, I don't. My hair looks the same as it always has. You really think I'm going to put in the effort to make a new model when this one's only been around for...
I came here to save my mother, but I failed. I couldn't do anything.
Oh no, only half of the desks to...
How to find her.
So I'm guessing the other one is actually going to turn up tomorrow then? Or Saturday, because didn't you say it was the 6th or the 7th it was meant to turn up? Okay, we've seen this. Can we skip it, please? Nope, we cannot. You disassembled your whole setup, got rid of your old desk, and the new one isn't even fully there yet. Well, tomorrow at 12 o'clock, it's going to be a fun time to see what you'd have to do.
The hands in the water.
Double kill. You're not having one of my wings. I am not edible. You saw what happened the last time someone ate a bat? Oh, did I go? Ah, I went the wrong way. I think I might have gone the wrong way. No, I did in fact go the right way. She just decided to wait on the other side of the door for us. I can't use that. Need to go. Oh. Oh, okay, we actually escaped the place now. Of course, we're probably going to go back again, because naturally, why wouldn't you? Jasmine, or Cookie's cake, is absolutely massive. She has enough to feed half of the world.
We should get out of here.
Per cheek.
This mountain isn't safe.
All the lights are out, circuit breakers off, there must be a switch around somewhere. Of course, I can't see anything. There we go. Ayo, indeed. Oh, is there another door that I missed? Yes, there is another door that I missed. With lots of stuff to pick up. Which means lots of spooky hands to possibly have to dodge. Some more film. Oh. Hey, you're a normal ghost. Okay, so we still have mostly full health. Okay. Let me do me camera. So this is one of those painful things I was saying about before, Jasmine, in that they wait until you're in a very cramped area and then they will spawn multiple things on you. Hang on. Let me go to the Telegram group. And then I'll go to here. And then I try and remember how we do this. Because it's not as simple as doing it on Discord. I've got to find where the right. Hopefully that link right there. Ooh, Automod doesn't like gangbangs. Hopefully that will let you in, Jeeb. I don't know how up to date that invite is, but it should work. Ah, don't worry. It's Automod's a pain. It's the other day. Sheeper and a couple of his buddies were playing Armor, and they were shooting Russians. And I said in the chat, yes, something. Shoot the Russians, and Automod was like, whoa, hang on a minute, that's not sounding right. It's like, it's what they're doing in the game, Automod. Shut up. They are legit shooting at the Russian people in the game. And I can't remember whose stream it was. In someone's stream, I called myself a crazy trans bitch, because that is probably the best descriptor for me. And Automod didn't even let me describe myself that way. It was like, nope, sorry, that's a bad phrase. I'm like, shut up, I can say that about myself.
I went there to save my mother, but I couldn't do anything. What should I do?
What a surprise, the extremely old, rusty and out of maintenance cable car has broken. Somehow, luckily enough, at a station for us to get off at. So there are now two inexplicably dressed in gothic Lolita fashion girls in a rainstorm on the side of a mountain running from ghosts. Although her costume isn't showing up because I haven't actually had a chance to play with her and turn it on yet. There should be a tunnel nearby. But before we go that way, there's always something behind you. Om nom nom health. Oh no, he's everywhere. Yeah, Snails is also in that group. Although you'll see why I keep referring to him as Maddie now. Because I've known that fool for God knows how many bloody years. And he's always been a nerd. Oh, that goes up the mountain. We don't want to go up the mountain. We want to get the hell away from the mountain. Oh look, a road! And a ghost. Oh, she just didn't attack, didn't do anything. Okay. Right, this way is blocked. Because there's no way that we could possibly move this. Or squeeze between them. Where were you? I heard you screaming at me. Okay, there we go. Wow, you weren't even a victim of the actual mountain with the spooky things. You were just in a car crash. That really sucks that you're stuck here because of that. Press right trigger to touch ghost bot. Oh, he looked away from the road. Spooky ghost, and then crash. You are the ghost of the balls. The chicken balls of doom. Oh wow, seriously? You crashed your car, you got out, and then the ghosts hijacked your car to run you over with. Now that really is a shitty way to go. Damn, poor dude. Right, we know that in Japanese horror there's always lots of ghosts in tunnels, so come on, bring them on. I've seen Mob Psycho 100. Oh no, this is the last of the Type 61 film. Luckily, it was enough to kill all three of them. Oh, no cutscene from them. Although we have a note to explain what happened. Caving report. This makes 3 landslides. It's blocked off the tunnel, trapping 18 workers inside. Reports say that this time the wall on the summit side collapsed, bringing in water, which caused further damage. There must be a flooded cave. We found the survivors, but given the risk of further injury, rescue efforts have been suspended. Water is still rushing out, making any rescue attempt inordinately difficult. We're waiting for the deluge to stop before attempting aid. We've recovered 13 bodies. Something has left the corpses black and rotting, like they're melting or something. We've searched almost all of the tunnel, but still haven't found those last 5 bodies. We found a hole inside that looks like it was dug from the inside by hand. Appears to connect to the caverns. Though it's unlikely, we're going to continue the search to see if anyone escaped into the caves. A number of black boxes were discovered in the caves. Their lids are shut tight and they can't be opened. They seem to be filled with water. They may be anthropologically significant, so we need permission to move them before continuing our search. There are repeated reports of spotting a woman in a white kimono inside the cavern. Among the search party, several of those involved in moving the black boxes have had their hands or other body parts turn black and started to show signs of necrosis. We're advising against touching the boxes. 3 people are missing. We found the body of the search party leader, as well as 2 workers caught in the cave-in in Mikamori Pond. Their bones are all broken, and they exhibit the same black corrosion as the others. With the death of the search party leader, the search has been called off. There are growing rumours of a curse, so the workers seem relieved. Construction has officially been abandoned. We're blocking off the site. That is sensible when faced with a deadly curse that's rotting you when you walk past things that are slightly damp. Speaking of slightly damp, it's a moist lady. Yeah, I'm having to use the good camera film now, so you ain't shit. I'm having to use the stuff that was being saved for a rainy day. Right, now you're open. Oh, if we're meant to be going down, then I suppose... No, that I actually gone the wrong way. I thought that that would be the one going down, but no. Oh yeah, what I'm thinking, we came through the tunnel and it was the big side, the going up was that way. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Is that it? There we go. Oh, to the hot springs. Perfect. It's exactly what you want in cold weather when you're being chased by ghosts. God, I really am glad that I didn't do this one yesterday. Look under the skirt again. I didn't realise I had actually looked under there in the first place. Oh.
Maybe after this, I might even be able to save Mother some.
Oh, we're at the top of the inn. Oh, look at those ruffles on front of that shirt.
No one is picking up Amia's place. I'll try again tomorrow.
I have to go. One more time.
Ren, do you have a moment?
Yeah.
And we don't know if he or she, Rui, is back.
Mother.
Only assuming dude because of the very, very short hair. Ayo. Ayo, that's an interesting objective. That it's not that kind of game. It's not that kind of game.
You really think I can make it? I'm nothing. I'm empty. That's how I can become anything. I do exactly as I'm told. I know what you want all too well. It's so dumb.
The fact that she's doing this after I made the joke about the touch command is even better.
It's all lies. And lying only hurts more, right? So idiotic.
Surprisingly, even though we've had a couple of cutscenes today, it hasn't actually had any issues with encoding them, unlike the past couple of days. Give us a kiss.
I'm not sick anymore. 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 I'm not sick anymore.
Don't you do that again. Ever.
End of chapter. Miu was found in a reliquary within the Shrine of the Ephemeral. Yuri attempted to glance the sleeping Miu's memories, but found the tables turned against her. It seems Miu also possesses the same shadow reading abilities as Yuri. God, and even with the utterly terrible photos and messing up, we still got an A for that. Ooh. Well, considering we're getting into the point where these are now taking like almost 2 hours per chapter, I am not going to start another one because it's just about to hit midnight here. Going to have a quick look. That guide that I had open earlier for that one photo. I'm going to see how many actual chapters there are. So that's 5, 6. Yeah, altogether it looks like there's 12 chapters, so we've got 6 left to go, so we're halfway through, give or take. It's just that we're missing a lot of the things to pick up because I'm not trying to 100% this. Because that would be insane. I do not have that level of patience. Yeah, I think it might well be sleepy time. Or at least stretchy time. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we haven't unlocked for most people yet, and that was the costume that I wanted her to have on, but until you actually play, I mean, it won't have actually saved that now, so I'll have to do it again the next time to remember it. Sadly, all we've got for Ren is a groom's outfit, which is probably a bit of a spoiler for further in the game. If we know that there's a bride thing in, a ghost marriage thing in this ritual area, and he has a groom's outfit, that seems a little bit of a giveaway that he's going to be involved in something. Yeah, look at that. We've got very easy and easy. What we've been working on is normal. You don't even get access to hard yet. So I dread to think what that one we've just done on hard will be like with the amount of ghosts it threw at us. And how much of our good film we burned through. Oh, there you go. 2015 is when this one came out. Cookie, so not really that old. It's only 7 years old. So it's just an issue with, for some reason, that hopefully, touch wood, it was just that one chapter that was being really annoying and having all of the extra ghosts and all the extra backtracking involved. I don't mind a bit of backtracking, but that much was a little bit too much. But let's see, who is around for now? See, the worst thing about trying to find someone to raid is working out what level of person you're allowed to raid. Because there is another bat. There was a couple of bat VTubers on earlier, but they've got like 4,000 followers, and I don't want to be that person that decides I'm going to raid you because it's going to look like I'm trying to steal the clout. And in my head, it's just like, nope, can't be doing that, can't be doing that. So let's see. Oh, Abel's online. I haven't had a chance to raid Abel. Looks like they're doing some Minecraft, so... yeah, I think I'll send everyone over to Abel. Goblin femboy extraordinaire. So everyone, thanks for watching. And hopefully we'll finish this game off in a few days. So, thanks for watching. Take care. And say hi to Abel for me. Bye-bye.